looking on the stream side. Should be seeing live stream something. Might take a little bit though. There we go. And all right. I should probably say, please give it a like or something like that. Okay, well, I wanted to do something Elder Scrolls related, since I have something for SS in mind for tomorrow. So how about look up some scaling related stuff and for future related videos. Now at some point I have to do the Psijic Order. They've been on mine for a group for a little while. So I'll go and see what can I find on them. I know they have time powers, but that's the extent of how I know them. Okay, what else? What else? I can start with this site, just learning about the Druid era. So, first era, so they go back. Honestly, they probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't actually go back to like the Mythic era or something. Okay, so this guy disappeared and reappeared 500 years later. Hmm. And I think at max, with magic, uh, elves, particularly high elves, live for like 1,000 years. Maybe some much more. Again, with the right magic. And of course, you have the vampires. Okay. They appear out of thin air. Well, teleportation is that weird, even among just normal mages. So the seal was was a member of the Psijic Order. Interesting. As far as they go online, which has to be where a lot of the info comes from, because you can just flat out join them. Okay, it's not a lore video, so I don't need specific anything. Here we go. Capabilities. They are regarded as one of the most powerful organizations of mages in Tamriel. It is said that the powers come from the old ways of magic, come from manipulating the manipulation of nature itself rather than from the actions of magica. So they're nature manipulators. Vanis, Galar, and Magog trained by the Order, and since the Order is often described as having expertise in the school of mysticism, it can be surmised that either the powers granted by the old ways are not truly distinct from magic as practiced by the other mages, or else the Psijics practice both as related disciplines. Some of the most impressive accomplishments relate to the sheer scale of the spells they cast. They can move the island of Artmer at will and render it unsustainable in order to prevent foreign invasion. Okay, well, granted that might take a group, but as yet another island level feat that I will remember. The destruction of Ogrim's fleet suggests that Psijic orders are powerful enough to control the weather and wider. Oh, the what now? I didn't expect actually this much concrete feats already. What the what now? Wait, is this that guy that those celestial beings were trying to hunt down? Hmm. I know about the war though. A sorcerer king. Those are always cool, aren't they? A military sorcerer king. Possible depiction. Was he a dragon? A deathless wizard who is said to be, well, he is said to be a servant, so yeah. Alright, that makes sense. Outmar, huh? Launch rebellion against powers of the land. Oh, here's one just directly from Versus Wiki. You know, I'll probably end it at that. Suggests that the fleet suggests that the fidgets are powerful enough to control the weather over a wide area. I mean, a talented enough mage can do that. However, the Psijics are also noted for their powers of persuasion. Wait, clairvoyance. Now, is that clairvoyance or them just literally spying? Well, eliminate into future events. Yeah, that is kind of clairvoyance. Project image on themselves. Again, I think that's just something a talented enough mage can do. Though it seemed to have more specifically. So basically, and basically that comes from Skyrim, which still means their most known ability is the fact that they can be essentially teleportation cell phones. It's temporarily freezes individuals around them in time, allowing them to have private conversations around them. Yes, time manipulation. That's a pretty big deal in Elder Scrolls. The Dragonborn can do it via shouts, but I don't think there's a single spell in Elder Scrolls where you can outright control time. And they like animals. Have created a breed of intelligent pig known as Psijic Domino Pig. Okay, let me Google that. Ah, cutie. Of course, it's the Crown Store, but really, I should just honestly look at all the pets in the Crown Store. Because some you can logically pinpoint them as actual characters. Well, characters not a word, right word, but actual things that would be in the lore. like the Imperial Mastiffs, the Imperial Dogs. Those should be canon. Oh, there are quite a lot more pets than I thought there would be. Yeah, yeah. Flying pets. Okay. That looked like something out of Warframe. Pony. Who doesn't love a pony? Volcanic critters? Hey, a pint-sized mammoth. Who doesn't want that? A purple daggerback? Oh, creepy crawlies. Ew, no, evil, no, no, I don't want that. Scorpions? Horrific, but not as bad as that freaking golden spider. That's kind of cool. You know, a goth girl that's not particularly attractive probably like some of that. Ooh, a pet bear. Who uses these? The Akaveri? Okay. Aquatic pets. Okay. Oh, Psijic Mascot Bear Club. Cub. Okay, by tradition, Psijic mascots of the Order's Right Master is always a bear cub, but since there's only been one Right Master, Lashes, for over 3,000 years, there just hasn't had much population change. Fortunately, others can befriend them. Okay. Alright. Nightmare bear. So these are just all the bear cubs. Taking it there just to be cute. You have dwarven pets. No, enough spiders. Anything big? Well, if it was big, it wouldn't be a pet. What is this? Okay, that's enough. That's enough to pet store. Anyways, they love animals. They also create Psijic beasts. Creature comes in the shape of conjure desired creature form. They're different from the others because they have arcane body imprints. And the iconic blue drip. Okay, here we have the Psijic pets. Because, you know, even all-powerful time mages, you know, they can use a pet or service animal. Psijic horse, example. Known leaders. Hello, lady. The Daedric War. Soon after Queen Enlil opened borders of Somerset, who was sent by Battleman's leaders to investigate a warning from Sota Sil, a Daedric plot involving Somerset. She tried to locate her husband. Yada yada. And she's probably an interesting character. That's the Psijic Order symbol, huh? as a rather old savant. Reading books, which I assume is what they do all day long. You'd think they would just make a spell to where you just touch a book and understand it. I saw that in a movie once, I think. I forget what. Anyways, get enough capabilities. So they don't like the fight, but they do have the ability. Militants were known as faction within the order that was permitted to don unique combat attire. So they do have like combat armor. Alright. Okay, now here's I guess the online version. Ancient and powerful, of course. Oh, they have skill perks and such. What are their skill perks? Steps backward in time? Okay. Freezing time. Time stop. Immune weapon. So, enchantment. They exped their own actions up with time. Healing. Meditate. Clairvoyance, we talked about that. See unseen. Gain a sight from. So, yeah, clairvoyance. Spell orb. Barriers. Okay. Elven forces. Naming the members. Generic members. What can you tell me about the generics? Corpse? They got corpses? Well, they just so happen to be. What the heck is that? I would hate to come across that thing. Anything else on this guy out there? Wait, what? Hold up. Right Master Lachesis is an ultimate leader of the Psijic Order who can be found in Copper Tower, and he is the oldest and wisest mage in history, and rivaling the power of even Lucille. That's crazy. Okay, so I should learn about this dude if I haven't already. Wait, what are the old ways now? Transportation, wide variety detection spells, absorption spells, reflection spell, yada yada. Okay. So same as now, but more old school. Born in the Mythic era, huh? About a versus, anything like that? How powerful is he? Elder Scrolls Online. Well, the rival power code comes from Lydia. She claims that lashes is equal to Soul Seal in wisdom and power. Maybe. The reason is not decisive is because power is fluid, which why Lydia words it that way she does. Yes, I'd imagine that would put him above the likes of Venice Marco, but not sure if Dennis is so okay. And they're going versus Wiki. Yeah, I thought this was that guy. Cute picture. In both Prime, both Metamarco and Van Valen were his most brilliant students. Oh, so he's the guy that taught Metamarco and Venice Galarian. Gotcha, gotcha. He created Take Wars, okay. And of course, there's the whole rivaling power of Seal thing. Alright, get the gist with him. Anyone else? So she's pretty much just chilling reading, okay. Highest member of the Conclave of Elven Forces? What is that? The Conclave of Elven Forces is a council of Psijic Order based on the Isle of Arthenium. It is also known as the Council of Arthenium, headed by the mystic Lysis. It is the beginning. Now the council disappeared from existence in the Second Era, only to return years later without many of the original council members. The Psijic Order was founded by the Yellow Psijics. Okay. Well, a council member. What does that mean? Psijic Order feats. What does it take me? First battle. A leveling guide? Well, I guess that gives me the idea of the powers immediately. Or at least it should have. Hmm. The Sigil don't have his feats? Hmm. Maybe they do later on. The best mage group in Tamriel is in terms of feats. Yeah, overall, probably still the Mages Guild. Psijic Order boots. Oh, that's the typical clothing, huh? Yeah, never seen this artwork. Nice helmet. A Priestess of Azura. For now, I think that's about all I'm gonna get out of Psijic Order, at least learning this way. So see what they say in the old versus wiki. Hello, Lilith. Anarchy, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? Did you watch the Warriors and I think it's Mavericks game? Some of the most impressive accomplishments. Well, they make this bigger. Whoops. Not like that. Accomplishments of the order relate to the sheer scale of the spells they can. Oh, I already read that. I just copy and paste it. Okay, I forgot they break it down to civilization. I have no plans to do a. Let me fix this. Let me go back to normal. I forgot how much I changed it from last time. No, it actually didn't change from last time. This is changed to better suit another type of video I'm going to do. There we go. It's going good. Nice content. I've been looking for more Elder Scrolls scaling videos lately. Really, is that so? Well, I'm just doing slight research for the Psijic Order, and I really need to dig a heck of a lot more into the Battle Mage. I think it's Abner Thrawn. Likely multiversal, borderline higher dimensional, organizations ancient, existent outside of time, yada yada. They possess and create countless dimensions within certain planes of oblivion. Well, that needs to be proven. Okay, I definitely look up their dimension creating abilities. Well, See what that brings up. Another time. Anyways, can manipulate control the white gold tower and many towers metaphysical. Gotcha. If they can do that, then yeah, they're pretty high powered. But yeah, Elder Scrolls scaling videos do seem to be rare in my opinion. I would definitely like to do more ESO specific characters when it comes to scaling. Thrawn would be a good for that. Right. Not him specifically, but he looks cool. The robe bad guy with a fish hook and a magic orb at the bottom is a pretty good look for him. The battle mage. Well, maybe it's just about relating to somebody. I'm saying Thrawn. It should be Dran, I believe. Thrawn just sounds better in my head, is all. I actually did watch all the cutscenes in that game. The Thrawn family. Oh, so there's a lot of these guys out there. Yeah, Elder Scrolls scaling videos are very rare. Saint Seiya video YouTubes are also rare to come by as well. Until I discovered your channel, I couldn't find any. Well, I'm happy you joined me. Also, you possibly are the only person in the world that looks for both Saint Seiya and Elder Scrolls videos, so yes, you're quite lucky. At some point, I either need to look through all the dialogue in these in the quests relating to him, or just do it myself. when I play the game. One of these days, I'm just gonna drop a whole lot of money into Elder Scrolls Online, so I have everything unlocked. So he can manipulate the Amulet of Kings, huh? He is one of the 5 companions, I believe. I get back to him. Universal Organization has been protecting Mundus from various cosmic threats for millennia. From the place outside of existence, their right masters are so powerful that their presence can pose a threat to the linear flow of time in Mundus. I do need to actually read these. They really had the Staff of Towers? Interesting. By the way, my next video, what am I talking about? My next video will probably just be power scaling the Second Empire. Not the Second Empire, not Second Empire. I think I already did the Empire. My next video will be scaling Second Era. Is it Hammerfell? Is it Hammer? Yeah, Second Era Hammerfell. No, is it Second or Third Era? I think it's Second Era. Yeah. I want to get those out of the way. I do that, then I probably do that as early as I can. Then probably later on, I will sit down and watch the Saint Seiya Adventure Symphony. So Tsuyo's the core honorary member of the order, and he has his own chamber. So if I was to do a video, I could go ahead and throw in Sotatil for that easy high upscaling, can't I? I'm assuming they belong to Somerset also. After the Wood Elves video, I should probably do Somerset. Or I do the not the Khajiit. What are the other guys? Uh, the Lizard Men. The magic freely use magic without tapping into the magical source on the stars or the sun. Limitless magic. So basically, they have another source of power. They don't even need sun or Mundus. So I guess that's where the greatness really comes. The Psijic Order is known to create, destroy, and possess countless, if those dimensions that can be used for storage, research, energy consumption, and more. These dimensions have contained stars, nebulas, or infinite series of uh, uh, excuse me, excuse me, of other cosmic features. The Psijic Order has at least. Okay, I need to look up that later. Alrighty. I think that's about the gist here. What is this? I'm just looking at magic now. Doom Tagari? Oh, so that mess with the mind. Okay. Dark magic? So basically, it's spell absorption and negation. Necromancy goes without saying. Flesh magic, ew. Older than the world. Okay, is characterized by what practitioners call the sixth element, otherwise known as flesh. According to legend, okay, that's weird. Blood magic, of course, as made famous by Dragon Age. The Shihai. I've come definitely more in touch with the Shihai as of late. The Art of Magic by Zurinoctus. What time is it? So I do not like doing videos under an hour, so I'm going to keep going. So, what can the apprentice magus learn? Tell us. Oh, this is again about strategy. Here's his advice. To know your opponent is to know his weakness. Infinitely more value than a simple blade of steel or a good mage, has a wide array of spells at her disposal. More than that, she knows when to best use them. So this is a woman. She knows the frost spell can stop a charging beast. That's good to know. Or keep a savage brute from swinging. We do have that one image of a guy's arm being frozen. She knows a shock spell can drain her opponent's magic. So lightning spells draining magic is literally canon. Okay, that's something. She knows that illusion spells, excuse me. She knows that illusion spells can set a group of enemies against each other. To know yourself is to know your limits. Even the best mage has a finite reserve of magicka. None born yet have been graced with Magnus' infinite reserves of power, and so good mage does not overextend herself. She makes sure she always has enough magica to keep herself safe. Failing that, make sure she has a sizable supply of potions at the ready. Failing that, she makes sure she always has an escape route. It has nothing to do with magic, that's just proper planning. Wards can kill you. There's no question that wards are essential tool of any aspiring mage. They can block incoming spells, negate an opponent's attack, and withstanding his magic. A good mage knows, however, not to rely too heavily on a ward. Keeping ward ready for too long will leave a caster drained of magicka, unable to retaliate, at worst unable to maintain the ward. So there is like a end mana magic thing that goes on for mages in canon, it would seem. I guess it regenerates. Also, two hands are not always better than one. I always use two hands in the Skyrim. Unless, it really drained. Okay, that's cool. Read. Any more from this? She just wrote about cities. Was the Art of War magic real anything interesting? Let me skim through it. So again, that's more like advice. Hmm. Alrighty. Before I go, I go to the one that I always like to go to when it comes to Elder Scrolls feats, and I literally just type in Elder Scrolls feats. The one I always go to. I go right to magic. A bread mate, oh yes, and it comes from the Legends art half of it. It is very unfortunate that you can't really find anything more about legend art. And by that I mean, legend is no longer a thing. Even though I really wish it would return. Purely because I like the art. Went right. That ice spike went right through their armor like butter. You gotta love it. Oh, and it was an orc too. That wagon had a family. Oh yes, we don't talk about the fire breathing guys to Mazui. Because there are fire breathers out there, anyways. The Space Battles one is one I actually really want to look at. I think for another time, perhaps. Who else? Who else is a good idea to scale? Hmm. Okay, the Psijic Order is on the list. Amnithron is on the list. Who have not done? I even did that giant lady. I did Hiking Ermac. No, I haven't did Hiking Ermac. Not at all. I had to guess I do have to cover him eventually though. Uh, Rada El Saran or El Surin. Should I scale the dragons of? You know what? I should probably at some point just scale the dragons. Period. The power of the dragons of Elder Scrolls. That'll make for a good video altogether. Anything for 2022? Eight most ambitious Elder Scrolls mods in 2022. They're all nude mods. Recorded Dune feats. What if I just type in feats? That would help me a lot, but aside from randomly digging, I don't know what you can do. Hmm?
And the betrayer will be restored.
Okay, that's actually kind of impressive. Is he actually one of those monk characters that they talk about?
What has happened here?
For a human, okay, I'm actually will bring that up. Okay, that's going in the video in the future. You should do Vivek. I actually have done a video on Vivek before, back when I was doing videos on gaming characters. But I also have in mind to do some. I want to do something with the tribunal all together and put them up against some universe that'll come to me somewhere down the line. But my next, I guess you say, big Elder Scrolls related video is I want to do video on how far the Dragonborn would get in, say, Marvel or perhaps DC. Dunmer smashing through a thick wood, smashing rock hard enough to send Litosaurus flying. Oh yes, I know that one. Eat it. I do forget about the online feats from the cinematic trailers. It's not very impressive. A human could probably do that. Oh yeah, in terms of physical strength, there's not a ton. Are there many telekinetic feats out there actually? Is a magic fight possible? I don't remember any. Besides that one guy. Oh yes, space fight. I guess you can count that. Levitation. Before was weirdly banned. And that's an hour. Not the most eventful thing I've ever done, but eh.